Okay, wow. So, apparently the FEH Channel that we just recently got has been very divisive in the community, which is kind of weird. I thought they did a good job. I don't know. I can only speak for me, of course, but if we head over to the video that I made yesterday, Pie Guy made a comment. Let's just make this a little bigger here. By the way, I did switch web browsers. I stopped using Google Chrome. I started using Waterfox now, which has been so much better. Look, uBlock Origin is working again, and it's blocked 49 ads on YouTube. So, yeah, if you want to just enjoy life using the internet, I would say don't use Google Chrome. All right, now with that out of the way, Pie Guy, a friend of the channel, he's commented many times across many years of watching my videos. So he says, I feel like I'm getting gaslit. The only truly good thing here is the update to the character screen equipment buttons. Everything else is a nothing burger or actively bad, like reducing the number of 4-star tickets we get from Arena and replacing them with dumb seasonal ones. Attuned heroes are not in the 4-star special rate, by the way. Yeah, this was specified as a bad translation on the English version of the FEH Channel. I heard somebody mention that the Japanese version of the FEH Channel says that very clearly the attuned heroes, they're only going to be on the revival banners. They're not going to be added to the 4-star special rate. But in the English version of the FEH Channel, they did kind of allude to the attuned heroes possibly being in the 4-star special rate now. So, yeah, that was just a way to get my hopes up for no reason. So, shame on Faye for having bad English translations. What else is new? Now, anyways, so Pie Guy says he's being gaslit here. So, is he actually? Let's just... Okay, that's not exactly what I was trying to do. I was just trying to zoom out the thumbnail pic a little bit, but whatever. So, this is my thumbnail. 2 florets per month, exclamation mark. Crazy amount of QOL. Massive banger of a FEH Channel. So, I mean, yeah, personally, I thought they just announced good stuff. It was all quality of life. The floret thing seems pretty good. We're getting 2 per month if you buy the FEH Pass, which doesn't apply to me because I stopped buying the FEH Pass, and this alone is not going to make me buy the FEH Pass. But for the people who are buying the FEH Pass, which is actually a lot more than you would think, this is nothing but a good update. Because they went from getting 0 florets to now getting 2 per month. All right, so here we have Joel's. Okay, so Joel says paywall. He's got the floret shaded in red as if it's evil. And then the FEH Channel was a roller coaster. Okay, so Joel is trending a little more negative for this FEH Channel. Very interesting to see. Normally, Joel is like the positive guy too, so that's pretty cool. Okay, we have Leoster. Shoutouts to Leoster, by the way. He's been around for a long time. He is one of the Spanish-speaking FEH YouTubers that, I mean, I've been aware of him for a long time now, but I haven't actually watched any of his videos because I'm not a native Spanish speaker. But his thumbnail, I mean, it's all in Spanish, so I can't really say what this says. But grandes cambios de QOL. I'm assuming that means big, right? Grande is big. QOL is quality of life. So it seems like he's being positive about that, right? Okay, next up we have Oblivion's thumbnail. So insane quality of life. Heimdall is dead. Best FEH Channel in years. So again, Oblivion and me on the same exact page. What else is new? Me and him, we just click. I don't know what it is. Like, me and him, we seem to be in agreement about most things. So, yeah, Oblivion was very happy about it, just like me. All right, then we have DTM. He's paying more attention to the alt for Lucina here. He is a Lucina stan, so can't really be mad at him about that. Hot Spring Lucina is a backpack crying emoji. August FEH Channel reaction. So yeah, he didn't really say what his thoughts were about the actual content of the FEH Channel. More so he's focused on Lucina. Unless I watched the video, which is an hour long, which we don't have the time to do that right now. Okay, then we have KCB. This was a perfect FEH Channel. 10 out of 10, no notes. So, another FEH Channel who I just seem to... FEHtuber who I just seem to click with. KCB and me, we seem to be on the same page about most things. So, yeah, he's happy about it. All right, then we have Satachi. Crazy FEH Channel, quality of life, free 5 stars and more. Insane. Guys, how is this negative? I don't understand. Like, a majority of the FEHtubers are saying this is good stuff. Like, we're all happy about the quality of life. I mean, could they have done better? Of course, they always could. It's Fire Emblem Heroes, man. Insys. They are known for just shattering hopes and dreams. So for the people that are around, I would like to imagine we're already used to their behavior and, like, the kinds of things that they do. Like, for example, people are upset about the actual banner choices where every unit on the banner is an existing hero with multiple alts in the game already, as opposed to characters that have no alts, like Sayri. Well, Sayri has an alt, but who would be an Awakening character that has no alts? Basilio? So, okay, God forbid we get a banner with Basilio on it, right? I don't know, man. It's behavior that you should be used to by this point. So complaining about it just seems like, I don't know, crying to me. All right, so we head over to the Reddit now. Reddit has gotten so much better to use with Waterfox. Shoutouts to the Aura Reborn for putting me onto Waterfox. Aura Reborn has, or Child of Aura, that's what it is, right? Yeah, so Aura has been like one of the nicest commenters. Just a quick shout out to them, but really appreciate the support, and also thanks for telling me about Waterfox. I used to use Firefox back in the day before Google Chrome came out, and then when Google Chrome came out, it was kind of better. So I did switch to Google Chrome, and then now later down the pipeline, who would have thought Google Chrome would start to suck now, and Firefox would actually be better again. So, yeah, I was going to go back to Firefox, but I heard Waterfox is just like an indie devved version of Firefox. So, yeah, that's what we're using right now. Okay, so we have the Salt Mega Thread and the FEH Channel Hype Mega Thread for the FEH Channel we got. The Salt Thread has 174 comments, 21 upvotes. The Hype Mega Thread has only 45 comments and 17 upvotes. So people are saltier than they are hype. What else is new? When it comes to Faye, what else is new? Let's just see what people have to say in the Salt Thread. Because I'm genuinely curious. Like, what are people upset about? Alright, so Vague Clive. Deeply torn between how much I like all the characters on this banner and feeling disappointed that we just keep seeing the same faces over and over. Okay, so if that's the complaint that people have and that's why people hate the FEH Channel, like, come on. At some point, you gotta get over it, right? Like, you can only complain about the same thing so many times before it keeps happening, and you just gotta say, oh, all right, this is where we are. This is what Faye is doing. They just keep pumping out the same units over and over again. Okay, fine. Like, you got to make a concession somewhere. You're playing Fire Emblem Heroes. You have to make concessions. The game is not going to be all hunky-dory 24/7. All right, Code Donuts. Replacing the 4-star special rate ticket every so often for the seasonal one is one of the biggest FUs I've seen Insys do in a while. Could they seriously not have just given us both or a choice? This F's over anyone who just wants to merge regular pool units by giving them less opportunities. Listen, man. The arena ticket was garbage anyway. You pull on that and you're probably getting a nothing burger. It's going to be like a day 1 Ryoma or a day 1 Karel or a day 1 Jafar that you have no use for. I mean, it's cool if you're collecting favorites and you're just trying to merge them to plus 10. Getting the special rate 4-star ticket, I don't think that's that big of a deal. Like, the seasonal units are actually more rare. There's people who are missing a lot of those early seasonal units. The real thing about the arena ticket that could be helpful is a chance to get a unit you never summoned from way back when, as opposed to, like, actually trying to merge units, because how many units are on the pool? Hundreds? And your odds of getting that specific unit to plus 10, how many years would that take you of arena tickets? Probably a lot. So, I don't know, man. Like, this is another complaint that just baffles me. I don't see it. All right, we have Dots DFE. Shout outs to him. He holds it down on GameFAQs with new info and stuff. And he has a YouTube channel too, by the way. All right, so I'm not letting the bland banner and boring celebration distract me from the fact they're not giving out recent GHB reruns this time. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I wanted my free Michelin merge. Okay, a valid complaint from a valid certified GOAT. All right, I got nothing bad to say about that one. That one is valid. Okay, we have fictionally married here. So instead of making it a bonus, the geniuses decided to make the normal pool ticket and occasionally replace with a special one. Great. Thanks for ruining the who knows how many merge projects I already can't freaking finish, bro. I don't know how to break this to you, but you were not finishing merge projects with the arena ticket in the first place. Like I said earlier, how many years of arena tickets is it going to take before you plus 10 something on that banner? It's not happening, man. The odds are just way too low. I don't see this as a positive or a negative, though. Like, them giving us the special seasonal ticket as opposed to the normal pool ticket every now and again, I just see it as a neutral thing. Like, both banners are not good. The chance of getting a new unit you never summoned, like an exclamation mark summon, is there on the seasonal ticket, which, I mean, in some ways that's better. Yeah, you're not getting any fodder value. You're not really getting any unit value, but you weren't on the arena banner either. So, I don't know, man. Ticket change is straight ass, so is the banner. Okay, so that would be referencing the Hot Springs banner. I'm surprised that they went back to the Hot Springs theme, though. Considering what happened last time, I would have thought they learned their lesson. But no, they're doing the Hot Springs theme again. Yeah, man. Squidicus, all right. Nothing really to say there. Potato thingy. I'm fine with having predictable and boring banners every once in a while. But almost every seasonal this year has been predictable and boring. Yeah, well, this is not new behavior, though. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Since when did they start just spamming the same alts? Like, the lords of the game, the main characters, side characters who are very popular, which would be, as an example, Ivy, Yunaka, basically anyone from Three Houses, the entire roster of Three Houses. Like, this is not new. This is what you're here for. Like, if you're playing Fae in the year 2026, this is what you expect. You're not here holding out hope that we're going to get, I don't know, who could possibly be on a banner? Like Molder? Are you really holding out hope that they're going to add Molder to the game? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this is what they do. It's not new behavior. What's the point of Ninja 2024 and Gladiator 2025, man? Yeah, so the Gladiator banner, that was Awakening themed, as was the Ninja banner of 2024. So I don't know. He's just mad that they're replacing the units from those two seasonal banners, I guess. Not really sure exactly what his complaint is. All right, Denko says, almost funny how they tried to tell us that getting fewer 4-star special summon tickets than before is something to be happy about. Insys must think we're as stupid as they are. Again, it's like the major complaint I'm seeing here is people are mad about the arena ticket and people are mad about the banner selection choices. Which are both things that, like, these are not valid complaints. I'm absolutely sick of seeing the main lords golf clap for Leaf. I'm not talking about him. The game feels so small right now, it's just different flavors of the main lords for what seems like every banner. Because there are so many entries in the franchise, they get to hide behind it being a different game. The kits are so boring because these alts are so poorly spaced. They have to essentially be a side grade or worse with better fodder. There are popular characters too that just get no love. Jafar, Gray, Titania, Seth, etc. I'd even be more excited for a new Matthew than I'd be for a new Lord. This is killing the game for me. But listen, I'm going to be very blunt about this. They're doing it because it's making them money, right? Like, they wouldn't be putting... If they could make money off of Matthew being on the banner, he'd be on the banner. I'll tell you that right now. If they were making money off of Jafar and Gray and Titania, they'd be on the banner. But you know who they're making money from is Mart's, Lucina's, Ike's. That's why those guys get to be on banners. So they're going to do what makes them money, and they have the statistics and data to back it up. Like, they're doing what is going to make the game money. So I don't know why you'd be mad at that, but okay. Yeah, well, okay, the one reason you can be mad is them axing the Tempest Trial character, because that is where we would normally get these types of characters, like the Jafars, the Greys, the Matthews. They had chance to be a Tempest Trial prize unit, and now we can't even get those anymore. So that is a downside. That's a downer for sure. I wish they would bring back Tempest Trial heroes, but the fact is they're not, at least until the foreseeable future. And you know, I've also heard down the grapevine that a lot of the collateral damage of Fire Emblem Shadows was taken out on Fae, because Fire Emblem Shadows has been severely underperforming whatever their metrics were for that game and what their projected total revenue for that game was supposed to be. It's not meeting those standards. So I've heard a lot of the quality of life changes, like the Tempest Trials being nixed in Fae, is to make up and recuperate some of the loss that they're taking from Shadows. Is that true or not? I don't know. That's just what I've heard. Brought back one of the worst themes with characters that all have multiple alts. Love to see it. Yeah. I mean, was I a fan of the bath time theme, the onsen theme? Not really. I didn't care for it. And I do remember the backlash for that first banner. But, I mean, this time around, I did like the outfits a little better this time, as opposed to them all just wearing towels from before. It's curtains for this banner. All right, goated post. Okay, I think we've seen enough salt. Let's take a look at some hype now. Let's see what people are excited about. Riz Ghosty says they knocked it out of the park with the QOL stuff this update. Color me impressed. Yeah, I thought the quality of life was good. Like, they just added a bunch of good stuff, like menu updates, banner updates to scrolling, so you don't have to scroll through 50 banners. The ability to engage rings on the unit status screen, like, that's all good stuff, man. It only took 2.5 years, yeah. If nothing else, finally, the ability to engage from the unit screen without adjusting skill sets, yeah. Big deal for sure. I get that Marth and Sheeta have way too many alts at this point, and I've been saving all this time for Brave Tsubasa, and I have like 700 orbs. But Marth and Lucina duo and a cute Sheeta, only if she's a 4-star with nice art, is actually kind of tempting. Alright, there's something positive. I get why people find the banner boring for picks, but I also think the Marth and Lucina duo was overdue for ages, given her fangirl and admiration over him, so this duo is wholesome. Yeah, I kind of agree, but at the same time, I don't like the fact that Lucina was pretending to be Marth. Like, that's one of the things Lucina did that I really don't like. So, like, Marth being with Lucina, this gives him a chance to ask her why she stole his identity. Alright, we can equip emblems on the status screen, thanks. Alright, do you really need the F word? Come on, like, how many posts have we read where they just toss the F word at the end just to sound, I don't know, cooler? You can get your point across without cussing, man. I'm really happy about a lot of the quality of life updates. Also, I understand people are sick of the usual Awakening alts, but I'm glad to get another female Robin that isn't just her being hijacked by Grima. She also looks really cute. Yeah, I said this on my video the other night, but I do like it when they change the hairstyles of the characters. Like this Robin, she put her hair up. Like normally she looks like Freeren, where she's got the long twin tails, but now she put her hair up, so she has like hair rings. I don't know. I thought it was a nice touch. Like, just give us a different look for this character. If you're going to keep giving us the same character over and over, at least change it up a little. Make them look different. 950 arena medals. Oh, boy. I love quality of life. Yes. Sheeta's definitely the 4-star since she has Astra. Great art and preference skill, so I'll be going for a copy. We don't even know what her preference skill does yet, though. But they do have a good track record at the moment with the 4-star demotes. They have been really good lately, like a lot of them. I was so happy to see that status screen quality of life. Yeah, me too, buddy. I know the banner is just the epitome of uninspired, but as a Krobin shipper, I'm gonna be enjoying this one so much. See, this is exactly what I'm saying, though. Like, they keep doing the same units over and over, but people are still happy about it. It's like, oh, look, Crom, look, Lucina, look, I love these guys. These are my favorite characters, so I'm glad that they're here, even though would I prefer different characters? Yeah, but I still like these guys. So, I don't know, man. Finally, some great quality of life changes. Also, I know why some are upset by the banner, but I love it. I was scared when they said hot springs, but at least the art this time is way better. Yeah, that was another problem, too, with the old hot spring banner. And not just characters wearing bath towels. Yeah, the outfit was very uninspired for the last one. That was one of the big complaints with the old hot spring banner. Plus, I love all the characters on the banner. I wish I could get them all. I'm also glad I'll be getting more Ascended Florets. Yeah, there you go. So, FEH Pass subscriber right there. I wish I could celebrate with you, man. But, nah, the FEH Pass, it's still not worth it for me. Like, what they're giving with the FEH Pass is not something that I'm interested in. I've said this before. I would like it to just be an orb pack. It seems like most of the value that we're getting out of the FEH Pass is threefold. So they're putting a lot of value on the Resplendent Hero. They're putting a lot of value on the Quick Start for Auto Battle. And then they're putting a lot of value on the Banner Sparking. 2 out of 3 of those things I feel like should be available for all players. The Sparking and the Auto Start, no reason at all to lock quality of life. That will help the player base just feel at ease and less stressed out. Those are the types of things that should just be available for everybody, as opposed to locked behind the FEH Pass. So it's nice that you added 2 florets there, but how about a little bit more, man? All right, Hot Spring Crom, rah. All right, King Kite. Banner is going to add at least 5 years to my life. Also, I will take almost anything over the inevitable male Robin, female Robin duo, because Avatar duos are just god-awful. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the Avatar duos. I'm also not the biggest fan of when they put both avatars on the same banner. Like, if you want to do one, okay, fine, but you're going to put both of them on the same banner? That's always tacky to me. I don't like when they do that. Okay, so I think this video has gone on long enough. So, yeah, it seems like there's a lot of salt going on for this FEH channel, but most of it seems to be regarding the arena ticket change and also the banner unit selection, which both of those things have not been good from the start. So I really don't see what the problem is. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Are you positive or negative about this FEH channel? Are you on the salt side or the hype side? Let me know all that stuff. And this is your boy Tacho signing out. So take care, and I will catch y'all again on the flip side.